Hello. Okay, we're back. Apologies. I don't think I have anything. Oh, well, okay then. I smear the Vaseline around the keyhole. It's nothing more than a replacement for oil, but it might help the key slide better. Is the horse head the... I take out... Okay, I touch the keyhole. Some of the Vaseline I smeared earlier gets on my finger. It's a fire switch. Diamond says I need an emergency key. Oh, duh. I take the emergency key ring out of my bag and check the keys on it. I find a small key that has the word fire engraved on it. I stick it in the fire switch. I slowly turn it to the on position. Something clicks. Then... oh. The elevator automatically moves to the first floor. Diamond groans as he wipes sweat from his face. I can't believe it. It actually moved. Wait a second. You're the one who suggested we do a ritual. I suppose so. Still, I'm shocked. But now, finally... yeah, we might be able to go above the 3rd floor. Exactly. I wonder what we'll find. Go to the 4th. The elevator has stopped at the 4th floor. Looks like we managed to make it up here. Yeah, let's go. The gloomy hallway stretches out ahead of us. It doesn't look all that different from the lower floors. Uh-oh. It's her. A red raincoat appears in the darkness. My grip on the flashlight becomes sweaty. Mom spaghetti. That's... Diamond takes a step back. Sir, other people are unnecessary. You're the only one I want to see, sir. I don't like gross or scary things. She's calling me sir again. She seems like she'll listen to what I have to say. I should try asking her something this time. Anything, really. I just need a clue. Anything that can help save Hiro, who's suffering in pain at this very moment. Okay. Mind made up, I take a deep breath, but... Diamond stumbles over something and falls. Hey, are you okay? Sorry, nothing's Diamond falls silent as he tries to stand. I look over at him and immediately see it. The thing Diamond stumbled over is... Diamond instinctively scrambles back. What is that? Something that looks like a giant cocoon is sticking to the floor. I can see a scarf and hat entangled in the glittering thread. They look familiar. No, it can't be. Banshee. Oh man, you're kidding. Banshee, can you hear me? Please say something. I hear a muffled voice from the cocoon. He's alive. Oh no. Ugh. I got chills. God damn it. I hate spiders. Spiders. I quickly move to shoot them away. But but I see a red figure out of the corner of my eye. Ew. Diamond's so panicked he's unintelligible, but I know what he's trying to say. Escaping to the elevator is our only choice. Go, go! Together we rip Banshee up off the floor. Carrying him like a log, we stumble to the elevator. We fall into the elevator, and I repeatedly slam the button for the first floor. Banshee, can you hear me? Hey, say something. Diamond tries to give Banshee medical treatment. Damn it, he's no longer responding. His body's going rigid. As Diamond focuses on helping Banshee, I see something black squirming by his shoulder. Diamond. Hold on. Don't look at it. I blink and suddenly the entire elevator is filled with wriggling shadow. Ugh. God, I'm gonna throw up. Don't. They come in one after another. Ugh. Yell? Vibrations? Bend over and yell loud enough to wreck my throat. The spider's visible stop moving for a moment. Alright. They're still coming. We need something stronger. Use the mini massager. I take the massager out of my bag, press it against the wall, and turn it on. A growling vibration runs through the walls. The spiders suddenly start acting strangely. The creatures vanish instantly, as if they'd only been a mirage. What's going on? Yeah, I was desperate, but I can't believe that thing had a big enough vibration to scare them. As I'm puzzling out why, something slams into the elevator door hard. Hurry up and get the elevator going. Right, I need to hit a button. But then I realize I already pushed the button a ton of times. I press the button for the first floor again. It only clicks. This metal box is stranding us. Why isn't it moving? Uh-oh. It's her. Hurry. Hurry. It's obvious who she is. I pray silently as I jam the button. Then we stumble out of the elevator without checking to see where we've stopped. We're in the first floor lobby. Did we escape? Yeah. For whatever reason, the elevator decided to move at the very last second. I doubt my praying actually worked, but I'm not sure what happened, but I think we're safe. I breathe a sigh of relief, and a figure appears in the gloom. Oh. Why were you guys in there? Eita! You're both covered in sweat. Did something happen? Of course something. Wait, Eita, did you call the elevator down here? What? Yeah, I mean, it looks like it works, so did I do something wrong? Ada holds himself back timidly. It sounds like he thinks I'm mad at him. Diamond silently steps up to him and suddenly gives him a hug. Thank you. Thank you, Ada. Well done. If you hadn't been here, we would've... True, you couldn't ask for better timing. I can't be more grateful that Suzu contacted Ada. What's most important right now? Oh, that's right. He needs emergency treatment. Come help me with him, Ada. Okay. Completely clueless, Ada helps us drag the white lump out of the elevator. What is this creepy thing? I hesitate for a moment before I reply. But he should know. Banshee Ito, the old man from the underground shelter. Whoa, idiot, don't drop him. I don't get back to Kujo Mansion until almost midnight. My exhausted body groans in pain as I collapse onto the sofa. My head feels heavy, like it's in a fog. To top it off, things are worse than yesterday now. Banshee was sent to Diamond's hospital and immediately admitted. He's no longer conscious, and untrained eyes would say he's just sleeping, but he's actually fallen into a deep coma. His condition is very serious. To be honest, I wanted to go along and do something to help, but Diamond chased me out of the hospital. He said I'm overworked and sleep-deprived. Ada stayed behind at least. Not that he's replacing me, but he's good. It's good he's there. I'm frustrated with myself for thinking he'd be useless. Once everything's over, I definitely need to thank Suzu. First Hiro, and now Banshee. At this rate, even if I keep investigating, if I don't find any clues, thinking about it makes my stomach hurt. Those two might never recover, and that's just assuming their conditions stabilize. If they get worse, something even more terrible could happen. I put my head in my hands and sigh. The red raincoat flashes in the darkness. What should I do? How do I have to keep investigating tomorrow. Once I finish looking through these documents, I should head straight to bed. Rest for today. I have to go investigate again tomorrow. I need to go to bed early and rest. Early morning, and I get the worst wake-up call ever. A giant spider. Ugh. A severe pain threatens to split my head. The mysterious headache from yesterday is back with a vengeance. I meant to go to Diamond's hospital to see Hiro and Banshee while it was light out. Ugh. Spots flash before my eyes. I can't even sit up. I pull the sheets up and wait for it to pass. I'm only just able to move by the time the sun is setting. Thunder rumbles in the distance. Sounds like rain again. Great. I press my fingers to my temple to check. The whirlwind of pain has once again disappeared without a trace. I sigh. Mashta calls as I'm making coffee in the kitchen. He says he'll come along for tonight's investigation. He must have finally wrapped up his other cases. He mentioned that he dropped by the hospital in between cases to see Hiro and Banshee. Seems they went berserk when they awoke, and are now restrained. They refuse to eat. Relying on IVs won't work forever. I didn't expect the report to be good, but this is a critical point in the case. Before he hangs up, Mashta utters a warning. Then this is the 11th hour. Mashta doesn't offer a reply. The red lights outside the rain-soaked window are hazy like a wilting flower. It's time to head out. Let's save. Okay. park the car in the parking lot, as always, and walk over to the street in the rain. I pass down the familiar road to the hotel.
You're late. What were you doing?
A man in a trench coat cuts an imposing figure on the wet street corner glittering in lights.
You know damn well this time is of the essence right now. Diamond's prepared for the worst, too. He's made arrangements to transfer them.
Transfer them? Ugh. They must be in pretty bad condition then.
And I didn't mention this over the phone, but I met someone at Diamond's hospital. I ran into Sho Nagashima.
Sho? What was he doing there?
Some of his gang hangs out here. Guess we're a hot topic with them. They've seen people in and out of the hotel. Nagashima heard about it and figured they were talking about you. He contacted the fortune teller, and well...
So now Sho knows about the case too.
Why didn't she just keep quiet? That old lady hands out business cards, anyone and everyone. It's a real pain.
So, did you talk to Sho?
Why would I? He cornered me, asking for info on the case, but I drove him off.
I suddenly feel uneasy.
You didn't say anything unnecessary, did you? Of course not. I just said to stay out of grown-up matters.
For just a moment, my vision tunnels and a blood vessel in my head throbs.
Something wrong?
No, I'm fine. I'm sure he doesn't want Sho involved either, but he really should have considered his words more carefully. I hear footsteps coming up behind me. It can't be Sho. I raise my head with a sudden sense of dread. Moe! But it's only Moe Watanabe.
Only.
Thank goodness, you're here after all. Good thing I came straight here. I got the results you asked me for. I look at her blankly for a moment, but then I remember I asked her to use her connections to investigate the rumors.
Right, thanks. There's no time. Give us the short version.
Oh, okay, then I'll only cover the really important parts. I heard something amazing from someone who was there at the time.
What, like a hotel employee?
No, not like that, jeez. When I say someone who was there, I obviously mean one of the high school girls who was up to no good.
You talked to one?
This is legit.
This is legit, right?
Even Mashta's interested. Only the people who used Masquerade really know what happened there. Hearing from someone involved is best. Yeah, her name's Akko. The editorial department helped me track her down. She went to a nearby high school and did this part-time job apparently. And what's really important is what Akko said to her classmate Esko. Aiko. Moe pulls a voice recorder from her bag and hits the play button. Yeah. A friend of mine introduced me to a part-time job. It was whimsical. I just did it on a whim. Yeah, so we're supposed to meet at that hotel, Masquerade. And there's a system there where someone introduces us to customers. You get a lot of money from it, so everyone was dying to get hired. But one day there was like an incident. Someone at school found out about the job. Some goody two-shoes class rep Esko said she was going to tell her teacher, Enmura. Everyone freaked and apologized to her saying they'd stop. She wouldn't listen. If our parents find out, it'd be the worst thing ever. We begged, but she didn't budge. In the end, she left class saying she was going to the police with Enmura. We were totally freaking out, so we went to the hotel that night. I mean, at that point, there was no harm in going, you know? But then, she was there. Esko was standing in front of Masquerade in the drizzling rain, in a red raincoat. She'd say she was going to the police, so who knows why she was at the hotel. But it made us all jumpy and on edge every day after that. Except nothing ever happened. Soon after that, Masquerade shut down, I guess they uncovered something. Huh? The job? Yeah, I completely quit after that. That's Aiko's testimony. Just the important parts, though. Moe got a fascinating first-hand account. The rumors of Red Riding Hood and what was written in the guest books we found in the hotel. All the pieces are in that girl's confession.
So what ended up happening to Esko?
I don't know exactly, but apparently she stopped coming to school. According to Aiko, she just suddenly stopped showing up.
Mosh just snorts.
Whoop, sorry.
It's too perfect. She was probably just being overly dramatic.
That was probably too loud.
Especially that part about the red raincoat. Most people use an umbrella when it's raining.
That's true.
Nashta's right.
It's possible that the raincoat was a sign for whoever she was waiting for, but hardly anyone comes down this street. It doesn't really fit.
Is that all you have to tell us? Then hurry up and go home.
So I really can't come with you? I worked really hard, you know. Apparently Moe really wants to come along. I do feel bad. She worked and got us that info just so she could investigate with us. Whoops, but...
Sorry, but you should be here. There have already been 2 victims. We can't get you wrapped up in this too.
Oh, okay, I understand. Moe nods. I guess she's already over it. You better tell me all about it later, and be careful. She sounds worried about me. She disappears around the street corner. A siren echoes in the wind, and a natural howl in the distance. I look up at Masquerade looming before us. What in the hell happened inside that hunk of concrete? There's always a tragic cause to the birth of a spirit. Red Riding Hood must be the same. But I can't watch my friends die. I slowly step forward, trying to escape from the unease that's threatening to engulf me.
It's not right for the dead to meddle with the living. Ashta mutters beside me. Is that a personal grade? No, just what I think. Ashta clicks his tongue.
New info. Okay, let's go in.
Hey.
As I step into the lobby, Mashta stops in front of me.
What's wrong? What a fantastic job you've done here. Huh? What are you talking about? Look.
What? The lobby looks completely different. The room's covered in white.
No, it wasn't like this yesterday. Thought so. These are... webs.
Mashta touches one of the floating threads.
Looks like she upped the ante. Bring it. Time to make our appointment with our lady friend.
Just then, the groan of the elevator moving echoes.
Who? Did the elevator just come back to the first floor?
That mean...
Someone's already here. Did you see which floor it came from? No, I wasn't looking.
Though I feel like it took a while between when I heard the noise and its arrival.
I'm betting it's one of the upper floors. Maybe the 4th or 5th.
Yesterday we got the elevator working and managed to get to the 4th floor. But because of what happened to Banshee, we weren't able to investigate any higher.
Okay, let's start on the 4th floor.
I'm gonna save, because that elevator is sketchy. Look. Go in... to the 4th Masquerade wife. Picture of a masked girl running down a trail. Open the door. Uh-oh. I hear a faint laugh. I don't hear anything more coming from it. Okay. What's that noise? It feels like the mask is staring at me. I take it down to examine it, but it's just a mask. It still feels like it's staring at me, though. Open the door. Horribly stained sink. The stains look like they might have come from old blood. I really don't want to do this, but I still need to check it out. I shut my eyes and stick my fingers down the drain. I touch something hard. Something cylindrical is stuck down there. Sadly, my fingers don't seem to be able to reach it.
Something in there. It's often a prime location to hide incriminating objects. It's likely an important piece of evidence. We should get it.
I don't have anything. There's dark red water in the bathtub. My nose rebels at the stench of iron. Okay, guess that's everything. Other room. Venetian mask on the wall. I pick the mask up and find a talisman. A large air conditioning unit attached to the ceiling. It's stained but would likely work with electricity. Chest with a vase on top. I pull open the drawer and find a notebook. Got mask, guest book 401.
What's that? A guest book provided by the hotel. Guests write about their experiences in it.
I glance through the pages. This guest book's entries are clearly different from all the other ones. It covers a number of horrifying topics such as devil worship and different kinds of torture. Every page is crammed with stuff like that. It's impossible to tell which ones are delusions and which ones actually took place. The only thing I can say for sure is that it's surging with a twisted, single-minded appetite. I silently hand over the guest book. Mashta skims through it, then smirks.
That's quite the hobby. The handwriting differs by page. This was written by several guests.
I find that hard to believe. I sincerely doubt there are so many people in the world who would have such a unique hobby.
They're like moths drawn to a flame. You wouldn't even know how to look at them. The pieces are finally coming together. Seems this hotel offered a special service for its perverted guests.
You mean the kind of stuff written in that guest book?
Yeah, the kids working that part-time job were probably part of it too. Guaranteed their safety and complete confidentiality, of course. After all, the one who sold his soul was probably most nervous about that. Still, these people have quite the imagination.
Mashta mutters sarcastically as he casually leafs through the pages. Then he stops.
Hey, this phrase, do you know what it means?
The phrase Mashta is pointing to is Chorogumo's punishment.
Chorogumo, huh? It's a spider monster from Japanese folklore that can shapeshift into a beautiful woman. Ah, so you do know about it. Thanks so much for the info dump.
I ignore the hint of sarcasm in his voice and read the rest of the page. Chorogumo's punishment is a recreation of a certain urban legend. You capture the largest spider you can find. A wild one would be best. Sharpen the sacrifice's senses with drugs, and use a mouth speculum to keep their mouth open. And throw the spider into the mouth. If they manage to swallow it, they're innocent. If they don't, or the spider escapes, they're guilty. It's a witch trial meant to judge truth from lie. If I get a sacrifice that needs punishing, I'd like to try it out immediately. It can't be that what's written here was actually... Did someone actually do this?
Who knows? Hey, calm down. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm calm. I doubt Mashta believes me. It's obvious that I'm totally rattled.
Don't forget, Yashki. We can't die here.
Of course, I know that. I try to keep my reply as steady as possible, but my hands keep shaking as I put the guest book in my bag.
What?
I check behind the wire door. There's a folding table and chairs stored away. They're too big to carry around. Open the door to the bathroom. Some kind of slime stuck to the mirror, so my reflection's hard to see. Trash can with a lid. I turn it upside down and shake it. A wad of paper falls out. Found a talisman. There are brand new spider webs. Was this web built last night? Okay, now even perfectly normal spider webs are starting to look eerie. Okay. Go up. Open the door and check the switchboard, but nothing looks broken at first glance. Masquerade wife. Picture of a masked wife holding hands with a child. Open the door.
Hey, shine the light inside.
What?
A body has finally turned up. A body has been discovered.
Let's check it out.
Right.
Ding dong ding. Oh. There's a skeleton left hanging in the restraints. Spider webs wrap around its entire body, making it look fake at first glance, but when I look closer, it does appear to be, well, an actual human corpse. I really don't want to touch it, but when I touch it, something flakes off. It looks like traces of dried skin. The corpse is almost a complete skeleton.
Small stature, but based on the thickness of the bones, it's likely an adult male. Considering how dried out it is, I'd say it'd been here for at least a year. The problem is the cause of death.
Mashta meticulously searches the corpse, then finally shakes his head.
I just can't tell. Was he strangled by spiderwebs?
Quit joking around.
A joke, huh? It'd be great if that's all it was. Still, this skeleton. He must have been in pain when he died. His face is all twisted.
If it was an adult male, then he was likely a guest here. No matter how hard I try to sympathize, I just can't.
Hey, look at this.
Mashta suddenly tosses something at me.
I found it earlier. It belonged to this guy. It still has some fuel left. Keep it in your bag or something.
Cheap lighter. Decorative coffin. I doubt it's anything more than a fake prop, but it looks well made. Its placement makes it look even more real than an actual one. Open the lid of the coffin. Find a book among the junk inside. Monster Encyclopedia. It's a book about different monsters from around Japan and their associated legends. Mashta flips through the book.
So the spider monster originally killed people by drowning them in water.
Yeah, that sounds right. I remember reading a legend like that in one of the books piled on my desk at Cujo Mansion. It usually targets woodcutters or hunters, but they're always saved at the last minute. Every region has a story like that.
Saved? How?
They use a tree stump. The spider takes it instead. Then the protagonist escapes.
I don't get it at all.
There's no point in complaining about folklore.
In any case, this'll make for a good reference. Take it with you.
Open the door. There's a storage cabinet. Open the door and rummage around inside. Vent hanger. Open the lid of the trash can, look inside. Oh no. There's a large clump of hair inside, as well as some paper waste. Resisting the urge to scream, I securely close the lid and chuck the trash can back where it was. Oh. Ay ay ay. Oh no. Does this work? I take the emergency key ring out of my bag and check to see if any of the keys fit, but none of them seem to work. Take the bent hanger. No. Let's go back down. Fourth floor. What bathroom? Okay, this one. Hanger.
You know what?
An idea hits me, and I take out the bent hanger. I should be able to bend this into any shape I want. I bend it into one straight wire so it can fit down the drain. I stick it in the pipe and move it up and down. I hear the sound of dirty water being dislodged and hit something hard. Key to room 502. Yay! On the key is a tag that says Deluxe Suite.
That'll come in handy. Good thing it wasn't washed down the drain.
Yeah. There are sticky white threads wrapped around this key, too. It seems like they stopped it from falling all the way down the pipe. Interesting. Okay. Go up. X. Decorative coffin. I doubt it's anything more than a fake prop. Ba-ba-ba. Open the lid of the coffin. I find a book among the junk inside. Demon Encyclopedia. The book has pictures of various demons and demonic crests and lists their characteristics.
I guess the guests here were interested in stuff like that.
There's a broken wooden horse. I go to lift up the wooden horse. When I do, I notice something catches the light. I pick it up and discover it's a metal tool.
It's a mouth speculum. It's usually used for medical purposes, but some maniacs use them for other things.
Just as I'm replying to Mashta, a white light flashes before my eyes and I black out. Ugh. I hear someone sobbing. My eyes should be open, but everything is pitch black. I shake my head desperately and try to look around. A horrible image flows into my mind.
What is this?
A young girl is blindfolded and restrained. Her mouth is being forced open with that tool. Her breathing is ragged. She must have been given a drug of some kind.
Let us commence the judgment.
A man speaks theatrically behind me.
The court has decided to give the accused a fair trial and will judge her crimes. The trial will now begin.
Oh God.
I shall put the spider in the accused's mouth. If it crawls out, she's guilty. If she can swallow it, she is innocent.
Upon hearing that, the girl starts jerking around frantically, her movements haphazard. Help me, sir! Help me! She desperately cries for help. Her words are garbled from fear or the drug. I hear men jeering. Then a man releases a giant spider into the girl's mouth.
Ah! Hey, get a hold of yourself. Yashki, can you see me?
The spider, get it.
Idiot, calm down.
With a slug to the jaw, I finally return to my senses. That's right, I'm in a room at Masquerade. Then the vision I just saw.
What did I just see? I went somewhere. You haven't gone anywhere. You just fell on the floor and started writhing.
I feel like I've woken from a long dream. I can't believe that was a hallucination.
You finally calmed down? Yeah. I'm fine now.
I wipe sweat off my forehead and swallow. That girl who was restrained, was that Esco? If so, then...
Was she unable to go to the police because she was caught by people here?
Open the door. Shelf stuck to the wall. I checked through all the bottles on the shelf. Got bath salts, insect repelling cream. The tub is covered in dents and scratches, too many for it to be natural wear. Going by the appearance of the room, horrible things probably happened in here too. I hear footsteps as I step into the hallway. I turn in the direction of the noise to see. Sho Nagashima is standing there. Mashita said he ran into him at the hospital, but I can't believe you came. Sho, what's the matter? I take a step towards him, but Mashta stops me.
Wait, something's not right.
I look closely at Sho's face.
No, it couldn't be.
His face is unnaturally stiff. Suddenly he begins yelling angrily. I was looking for you this whole time. Oops, he's talking. I'm going to kill you. He raises a metal bat he was hiding and moves in to attack. I guess I can't play it again. Ooh.
Get back, Yashki.
Mashta yells, urging me to escape. But we're in a hallway with close walls.
What should I do?
Duck. I quickly duck, covering my head.
Hey, you're not getting away.
Oh no. Sho's bat alters its course in a flash and I take a direct hit. He straightens only to swing his bat again. Shit. I have my hands full but just trying to get away. There's no way I'll be able to restrain him. But if Sho's like Hiro and is infected with the same mysterious poison, we have to restrain him or his life's in danger.
I can't do this alone. What do I do?
Die! Sho's deranged eyes burn a hole in me. Draw attention. If my chances are thin no matter what I do, then my only choice is to draw his attention. Huh? Sho hesitates for a moment, confused. But a second later... You dumb idiot. You don't know when to give up, old man. The metal bat flashes above his head. Then...
You're the idiot.
Yeah. Mashta suddenly appears next to him and throws a direct punch at his face. Sho tumbles to the ground. As he falls, his bat flies through the air and... Unluckily for me, it collides into the side of my head and I collapse with a pitiful yelp.
Dumbass.
Cursing, Mashta quickly grabs Sho's arm and completely restrains him. As Mashta puts his weight on him, Sho groans painfully. Finally, he faints.
Hey Yashki, you okay?
Yeah, it just grazed me. I sit up and gently shake my head back and forth. Thankfully, everything seems fine.
Then give me a hand. We need to carry him out of here. He's probably like the others now. We'd better hurry.
To think Sho would end up as a third victim. I managed to make myself stand, but my spirits have dropped down to my feet. It's still sprinkling outside. We drag Sho out of the hotel. Finally, we have a chance to catch our breaths.
We'll call off the investigation for today.
Yeah. Banshee and Hiro flash before my eyes. But Sho's safety should come first.
Let's go ahead and bring him to the hospital. I'll go get the car. Good idea. Yours is better for moving sick people around.
I take out the car key and stand up. But just as I do... A piercing pain runs through the side of my head and I fall back to my knees.
Yashki! It's just a headache. I thought it had gone away, so why... You got hit right where it hurts, huh? Then just rest there.
But Sho...
You're injured too, so take it easy. I'll take Nagashima in my car. You wait here until I get back, got it? I'll come straight back after I drop him off.
Sorry, show's in your hands now. Mashta collects Sho and disappears. The soft pitter-patter of rain permeates the area. The sound of the rain seems to make this place even quieter somehow. Then I notice something. The noises aren't the only thing that vanished. The pain is gone. The tense headache has faded, like it never was. This happened to me twice before. Hold on. Now I'm suspicious. I think back on the times when I had a headache. The first is when I went inside Masquerade with Diamond and Banshee. Back then, I'm pretty sure I wanted to keep everyone together, but then I had a headache and Banshee up and disappeared. My next headache came the following morning. I was trying to go see Hiro and Banshee. In the end, I was unable to. And just now, I was going to the hospital with Sho and Mashta. I gaze at the entrance to Masquerade. You're the only one I want to see, sir. That's what Red Riding Hood said. I get it. I stare at the hotel as if I can see through doors. I feel like I can see a red figure inside. One rainy night, a girl stood there, wearing a red raincoat. You're still waiting even now, for the one you respect so much. That headache always attacked when I was trying to stick with other people. If I stop trying and stay by myself like I am now, then it'll vanish like it was never there. I get it. Hiro, Banshee, and now Sho. Got my friends all caught up in this. That's right. It's all my fault again. I'll come alone, so do what you will. I go back inside Masquerade. Sir. A voice calls from the darkness, as if it was waiting for me. What are you telling me to do? You see the red thread of fate, right? The top floor and the room of masks. The top floor. The 6th floor was listed on the guide, but it was impossible to reach. I'll be waiting. Red Riding Hood's figure melts silently into the elevator. As she does, the elevator's floor display begins blinking on and off erratically. The combination. You know it, don't you, sir? Her voice reverberates throughout the elevator. So she's telling me to go to her. But this combination, what in the world could that be? This is a good stopping point. It's getting kind of late. So, next time we're gonna figure out what this combination is. And yeah. Catch you guys later. Bye.